Okay, guys, so yeah, I've been soaking down the piston, ring, cylinder, and everything with Marvel Mister Oil here, off and on for several days, and I just did a little compression test and thought I would show you how it is coming up. What do we got there now? Like 110? So it's getting there. That's what I kind of thought. A lot of times, like I said before, the rings will get stuck on the piston, and then when it goes up and down, they don't expand. They're kind of just stuck there. So this thing is leaning now. It's not a lot like some engines, but it is leaning a little bit with weight towards the front, okay? So for however long it's been sitting, the piston, there's a little bit of slack in the cylinder, and the rings are what takes up the slack, okay? So the piston lays all the way forward, so those rings are recessed in the piston, and then the backside is sprung out. So when you start sliding it up and down, they stick. They don't come out from the piston and expand like they're supposed to, and it lets a lot of compression just go right by the ring. So once you soak them, they become unstuck and they spring back out like they're supposed to. If that makes any sense, I know I've explained it a million times for those who are following, but maybe somebody new out there is not sure. So this is pretty common. Then when it gets heat in it, like that's enough for me to get it started now. 110, it'll definitely run. And then when it gets heat in it, they'll really expand then. And then it'll be up to, 150 to 190, whatever. So, yep, there we go. I just been coming in here every once in a while, kicking it over and lubing it and everything. You can see I've been really soaking it down, and I just did some kicking, and I thought, well, I'll take a quick video and show people that it is indeed coming up. So another thing is you got to be careful doing this, because if you get too much stuff in there and you don't get it out, and then you try to take your test, you'll be testing the oil that you put in. So it's important that you kick it over a bunch of times and get the oil out of that cylinder, so you're actually testing the parts in the cylinder and not testing the oil. Because if you just add oil, then the compression number will definitely just come right up, because now you're just actually getting a reading off the oil. So just want to make sure that if anybody does this, before you take a reading, make sure you kick that thing a bunch of times, and that'll get the oil out. It'll either come out the spark plug hole, or it'll go in the exhaust or something like that, but it won't be piled up there in order to give you a false reading. Okay, just a clip to add to whatever, so this clip will end up somewhere in the next video.